Hi, so let me tell you how I'm managing the references. I'm putting everything in this bib file, and I'm accessing it using this free app called bibtex. So you can get this for Mac or Windows, and I find that it works very well and it's very fast. And so if you just click on this, it shows you all the reference that we could potentially add to the paper. So for instance, one of these references is La Fontirole using cost observation to regulate firms. So as usual, we put the bibliography here. So we're pointing it to this hard news file, and that's the hard news here that's on the same folder as the tech file. Okay, and then if we want to edit one of the references, we just need to go into that bib tech file and change it. So for instance, this reference is here, Peters, Martinovici. We can just go here and do Peters, and it's the 2019 one. So it's this guy here. And we see here that the journal name has been entered incorrectly. So we could either fix that manually, or what I'd rather do is select the title. So what I usually do is go to Google Scholar, find the paper, and then select here, bibdex, and select this stuff, and then copy this and paste it. You can just go into this, literally into this window, and click Command V and paste it. And it'll paste all this information the right way, but you see this is where the mistake is coming from. So I think in this case, the best thing we can do is just enter the journal to say available on SSRN. If we wanted, we could even take the URL from SSRN and put it here, or something like that. And so if we do that and we just save it to this hard news thing, then when we recompile the LaTeX document, you see it'll sort of change it automatically. In order to keep it the same with the rest of these, I'm just going to remove this stuff here. Again, I would just go into this Peters guy, just remove this reference here. Usually the stuff that comes from Google Scholar is really good, but in this case, obviously there was some kind of mistake. So you see, this is now correct. And you could edit any kind of, the author names, etc. You just need to find the correct entry for these guys on this bibtech file. And usually, the way I import it from Google, it usually puts in the first author's last name, and then the year, and then the first word of the title. That's sort of the reference you put in to cite it. But if you just search for any of the authors, so Randall or something like that, if you wanted to look for this guy, then we see this is the unfavorable economics here. So we could go to this guy, and if you wanted to call him Randy or something like that, we'll just do that, save, and then recompile this. And it would change automatically. So obviously we don't want to actually do that. So we just go back and we change it to Randall and everything will fall into place. So yeah, the only thing that's kind of important is to make sure that this bib file is in the same folder as the attention stuff, as the, whatever tech file you're editing. And then, your bibliography command here should be pointing at the right spot. Okay, that's it.